Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am BroncoJuggalo. It is time for another Wild Eye review. I gotta thank Wild Eye and all the people over at that great company for sending me Terror in Woods Creek. Guys, this is a 2017 released by Wild Eye in 2019 film with a budget of approximately $15,000. Now, yes, this is a low budget project, but it's a low budget project with a lot of heart. Written and directed by Tracy Lee Staton, starring Royce Hobson as the Drifter. In the 1960s, a drifter came into the small town of Woods Creek and wreaked havoc on the little burb. 50 years later, he has returned to start the terror all over again. Guys, on the back of this cover, it says it's influenced by Stephen King. That was one person's opinion. I definitely do agree with that opinion. This is very much a Stephen King-esque story. Now, that is actually a really good thing. There is not a lot that I could find out about this movie, so I'm going to get into pros and cons. But I do want to say I really enjoyed this film. And I really salute the filmmakers who made this film. I think they did a really good job. Now, it's not a perfect film for a low-budget film, and it's not going to win any major awards. But I don't see why they didn't take this one around to some film festivals and see what they could do there, because I think it was pretty good. I think it deserves a little bit of attention. So let's see if I can get it some. Let's get the negatives out of the way real quick, guys. Some of the camera work was a little bit off, in my opinion. We had a little bit of fuzzy faces, so to speak, when we had some camera work done. And that bothered me. It cleared up when they got closer to the camera or whatever. But everything in the background, it's like those shots where they do the close-ups where the foreground is clear but the background is kind of blurry. It seemed like that was going on a little too much in the movie. But it can be forgiven. I was going to say the overacting of a certain character, the character of Jesco, that's his name, Jesco, like Jethro, but it's Jesco. So Jesco, he's a redneck character, and the guy that's playing him was definitely trying to channel his inner Jack Torrance, his inner Jack Nicholson. He did an okay job at it. As the movie went on, I enjoyed it a little bit more, if you know what I mean. At the very beginning, it was a bit annoying, but as the movie went on, I started to enjoy it. So I took it out of the negative category. Not really a pro category, but I did take it out of the negative. So I only have the one negative, and that is a little bit of some of the hazy camera work at times. Jumping right into the pros, I want to say this is a really good story. As I said, it does kind of feel like it takes some influences from King, and also maybe a little bit of influence from the Friday the 13th franchise, and I think it melds it all quite well. The blending of genres in this is really good. This is a religious / spiritual demonic kind of film. It is also a slasher film, and it's also a head trip film. And I think that they blend the genres really well here. I really enjoy the character of the Drifter. I think that Royce Hobson does a great job playing him. And the Drifter really reminded me of Leland Gaunt from Needful Things, with a little bit of Jack Torrance and Satan from the Faust Tales thrown in there. I really enjoyed watching the meltdown of the characters over the progression of the film. The thing with this one is, I don't want to give everything away, really, but the Drifter is not the slasher. I'll just say that. But he causes the slasher. He causes the slashing. So that's all I'm going to say. I would really like you guys to go and check out this film for yourself. The blood and gore in this movie is understated but done extremely well. And I really did enjoy it. It's not over the top. It's not too in your face. It's just done nicely. And I think they did a really good job with the effects. The final thing I have to say is I found that there was a lot of humor in the movie that I really did like. It's kind of an understated humor. It's not a, balls out horror comedy. But it works well for the situation. It's kind of almost a smart-ass type of humor. And the ending of the film showcases that humor quite well. And I really did enjoy it. I think that it also set it up for what could be a potential sequel. if they ever get, maybe the attention they deserve, maybe they can make that sequel. So guys, I really want you to go and check out Terror at Woods Creek. This was a really fun film. I really did enjoy it. And once again, I have to thank Rob and all the people over at Wild Eye for sending this my way. Thank you very much, guys. This is BroncoJuggalo saying peace.